Hey everybody, it's Chris Brown, your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur. We are, I guess you can call this the warm-up box. Right now we're sitting in my vehicle right now, just warming it up as I'm getting ready to head out to an appointment. So one of the big things that I've asked myself or try to focus on for this quarter was to do some type of publishing every day. Some type of publishing every day. So I figured I'm going to go ahead and do some publishing to YouTube and then use that information to kind of publish on a couple of other platforms. But I wanted to talk to you about my journey. As you know, those who have been following me, I am on this Challenge 2020. Basically, that is 20 new construction homes sold and then 20 listings sold as well. And by doing that, that is the Challenge 2020. So that's what I'm looking to do for this year. In 2019, this is my year to make things happen. A lot of things I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm doing different things to make it happen. Some of that is networking and talking to people about the benefits of real estate, the things that they need to know, some tips, some helpful tips, and then just being around and letting them know that I am a real estate professional, as well as I'm available, and I'm just one phone call away. And so today we are actually getting ramped up, and just wanted to kind of backtrack. Actually, yesterday I had a pretty interesting conversation with an individual. They're, for the most part right now, they're dealing with a lot of buyers because they sell new construction. And a lot of times when you're talking to people and you're talking to them about your different goals, you just don't know. That's why you want to go ahead and just tell as many people as you can to kind of help you accomplish your goal. So excuse, because I'm sure there's going to be some type of vibrating on this and jiggling around. So I will get that corrected at some point as I'm doing this video, but if I wait till then, I'll never do these videos, so just bear with me. Maybe just close your eyes so you don't get dizzy. But as I was speaking with that individual, this person was talking to me, and I was like, hey, you know, I'm trying to sell 20 new construction homes and also do 20 listings and getting 20 listings sold. And then I also told him, I was like, hey, you know, I just got this new contract with being able to list a couple of properties and so forth. And he was just like, whoa, you're a HUD agent or REO agent. And I said, yeah. I said, yes. And I was like, yes. Why, yes, I am. And, you know, because he kind of perked up, so I perked up. I was like, yes. Why, yes, I am. And this is something I'm actually just a new extension of the business to be able to help me grow. And I do see the opportunity in it. And I'm actually, this is one of those things that I've been getting involved with since like 2017. But it's just starting to bud. Just literally, this is 2019. 2 years later, a little bit more than 2 years later, it just started to bud. So you're talking about patience. That's some serious patience. And I had an opportunity that came up, and it ended up not panning out like we wanted it to. But as I'm telling him this, I'm thinking that I'm like, all right, why is he asking me about my sob story? You know, I don't want to tell anybody about bad stories, I'm telling about positive stuff. Next thing I know, he starts talking about in reference to how he used to do the same thing. Well, he was just like, yeah, but it was like in a different state, different area, different time zone, everything. And he was just like, yeah, man, I was the king. It was like he was kind of proud of his accomplishment. He was like, man, I was the king in my area, you know, doing REOs and so forth. So, you know, long story short, not to bore you to death, but it's interesting if you share your goals. You know, you'll be surprised who you attract when you're going through that process. And I did not expect this information to come from this individual, and it was just like I was shocked, but he was just so proud to tell me about what he did, and he gave me a couple of pointers. And you know, he didn't give me the whole game and so forth like that. You know, a lot of times you got to learn the game on your own, but he gave me enough to encourage me to do some additional digging to see how I can grow with the few opportunities that I'm going to get, because it's not like this is going to be the game changer. It's going to turn everything around. around, but it's what I need to do to be able to get to a point to make it, to grow that aspect of my business. And it was just a couple of things, just a couple, but it was just enough to, one, to turn my mindset, as well as it was just enough to point me in somewhat of a direction. And that's what I appreciate. So that's one of the big benefits of being able to share your goals with people and attracting other people. When you have those visions, and they say the law of attraction, put it that way, it was a moment for me. So I had that moment of the law of attraction, and I'm excited about it. So as I continue on, so as I continue on this journey, actually I'm headed over to I got like 3 networking events, and guess what? I got a listing preview today, this evening. So I'm stoked. So and I'll tell you guys about that probably tomorrow. But just keep spreading your goals. You know, tell other people what you're trying to do, and keep staying active. You know, sometimes people need to know that you're active to be able to help you out. And I think about it, sometimes I'm the same way when other people approach me. It's like they tell me about a product or something, and I may not bite on it originally, but then I keep finding out more and more things about them. Like I might see them in the newspaper, I might see them doing certain things, and then maybe I might jump on board like 6 months later. You know, so it's important to tell others about your goals, because you never know what knowledge someone else has that may be able to be beneficial to your business, or be just just be beneficial to your business and help you achieve your goal. And just like I said with the individual, he didn't tell me exactly what to do, but he just gave me literally 2 pointers. But I think that those are going to be game changers for me, because it gave me a different mindset of the opportunity that I have to be able to grow the small opportunity that I'm being presented with. Like I said, it's a small opportunity, but he kind of opened me up to a different aspect of it, saying, hey, you know, just don't do it to do it. Do it to be the king of it, you know, like he was, you know, and he was pretty proud of that. You know, it's interesting to listen to people when they tell you their story. And that was one of the big things about him. So I'm definitely all on board with really trying to make that happen, and I'm excited. So I'll be doing some additional research. But as I mentioned today, I'm going to some more networking events. I'm gonna tell some more people, I'm like, hey, you know, my goal is to do this, and if you're looking to buy, sell, or even invest in real estate, contact me. You know, or if you know someone, and that's where a lot of it comes down to, because a lot of the people that I talk to directly, I may not do business with them directly, but it's always good to know, because they may refer you, and that's what's been happening. Like I have a client, I'll probably tell you guys about this in the next couple of days, because it's about to happen. But in short, so I won't hold you up too long. In short, I have a client that it was referred to me that is from out of state, and this came from someone else that I kind of told, they know I'm in the business and so forth, and they referred me, and they asked if I would work with them, and I was like, yeah, definitely. So, but they'll be in town this weekend. We've actually been in communication for the past 6 weeks by text message and phone calls and video conferencing. So great things to come. Looking really forward to it. But just wanted to tune in with everybody. This is Chris Brown, your real estate professional and marketing entrepreneur, headed over to a networking event, and just wanted to give you guys a little update what's going on with my journey of the Challenge 2020, having fun, achieving success in the world of real estate. So everybody take care, and be happy. It's Chris Brown.